Hey guys, so today I am doing a budget planner video. I am filming this pretty early in May, and I am currently using this for the month of May. It's actually the first month I've started it, but I'm actually going to be, how many times am I going to say actually going to be setting up the month of June. I just feel like if I don't do it now, it's like I'll probably end up setting it up late. So I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I set up my planner, how I set up my budget planner, kind of walk you through it, and then I'll be doing a plan with me for the month of June. And I'm kind of putting them in the same video because I don't think either one is going to take very long. So yes, go ahead and show you the sticker books I've been using. I've been using this one, which is like the American Crafts, one of the sticker books from Hobby Lobby. This is one of the ones that I hauled. I think I hauled all of these actually. This was like the unicorn one, and I've been using the decorative stickers and some of the letter stickers and stuff. You'll see how I use those in a little bit. I've been using the Mambi budget sticker book, and then two of these Agenda 52 budget sticker books from Hobby Lobby. So I ended up repurposing a happy planner that I bought. I bought this one last year, like summer of last year, when I made my sister's like wedding planner for her, and I bought this. I only needed to put 6 months in there for the rest of the year, and then I kept the 2018 portion. And I wasn't using it for anything. I didn't need it for anything. So when I decided I wanted to make a budget planner, this seemed like the perfect option because I already owned it. It's a happy planner, which is, I feel, a really, like, I knew how I wanted it, and I didn't know of a planner besides purchasing the ERIN CONDREN like deluxe monthly, which even I don't want to spend that much money on this when I have a whole bunch of supplies that I could already use, or I don't want to spend money on that, I mean, and also it wasn't as customizable as I wanted it. So I have this planner here. I kept the like front portion in here because I wanted the full like 2-year at a glance little setup thing. And then that is just like the dashboard from a month that I don't have in here. I took everything before May out, and in here I just put a whole bunch of stickers that I thought I could use, stickers I wanted to use up, anything that I just thought would be convenient for this planner. I put in here, I took them out of my other sticker books that I made, so they are already punched for the happy planner, which was really nice. So those are all in the front. I'll go ahead and show you my May monthly spread. I'm not going to be showing you where I write down all of my like day-to-day expenses and tracking and stuff for May because I do want to keep that private, but this only has the amounts for a couple of bills, and they're the estimated amounts, so it's fine. This is my spread for May, and I've been using just like a whole like array of random stickers. There's some happy planner stickers in here. There's actually a Scribble Prince Co sticker in here. There's some Formless Design stickers. There's ERIN CONDREN stickers. It's crazy, but it works for me. So how I've been doing this is I've kind of just been blocking off the days that aren't part of the month like I usually would in my monthly. I've been taking these bill pay stickers, and I hope this isn't going to be confusing because I am tracking the bills that I am responsible for paying. So my husband and I do share an account. We don't have separate checking accounts, but he's in charge of making sure certain things are paid, and I'm in charge of making sure certain things are paid. So I really only need to keep track of what I'm in charge of and the amounts and stuff. I'm going to try to explain as I go, but I feel like it's probably going to be a little bit confusing for some people. So in May, I had to pay, we live in base housing, like off-base, contracted base housing, I guess is how I would explain it. It's weird, but we have to have a fence because we have a dog, and we have to go through a specific company for the fence, and we have to pay monthly for it, which is obnoxious. But I had to pay the fence on the 1st, and then preschool was also due on the 1st. Well, that's when not due then. I think both of these are due, like, you have to pay between the 1st and the 10th, but I like to pay them on the 1st because my husband gets paid the day before the 1st, so it's just convenient for me to pay it on the 1st. So those are the estimated, well, the fence is always $42. Pre-K is always the same amount, but this month I ended up paying just a little bit more because I do have to pay for my son goes to a private Catholic school, and there's like required volunteer hours, and if whatever hours you don't volunteer, you have to pay like a certain amount of money per hour by the end of the school year. So we don't have all of the hours done, so I did have to pay a little bit more for that, and then I have to finish paying it on the 16th, which this says $88 left, but it's gonna be less than that because I'm actually volunteering today. So I'm gonna get like 5.5 hours today, so that'll bring that down quite a bit. And then my car is on the 15th, which I always pay on the 15th because my husband gets paid the day before the 15th. So, and then I have all of my Etsy paydays, or Etsy bill dues, my Etsy paydays, my husband's paydays, and I do keep track of my husband's paydays because, like I said, we share an account, and his paycheck is what we use to do groceries and stuff, and I am in charge of groceries, so I keep track of that. I'm going to try and make this make as much sense as possible. And then I did mark some other bills in here that I just want to remember when they're due so that I can make sure that he remembers, because sometimes he does forget to pay things like on time. Like we pay it on time, but not because he remembers all of the time. So I do like to keep track of that. So I put the ones that he's in charge of, even some like automatic payments, just to know when they're going to come out. So that is my May monthly view. Then I'll go ahead and switch to June. So I haven't done June yet. We're going to do that today. And then I'll go ahead and show you how I have behind the monthly view set up. So I have taken out like the guts of each month. So I've taken out all of the weekly spreads from each month because I don't need them. But I am obviously left with the backside of the monthly spread is part of a weekly spread. I think eventually I'll probably go and cover this up with something, but for now that's just how it is. So every month is set up the same. I have these Mambi expense trackers. So it's an expense tracker on one side and a bill pay checklist on the other side, which is really nice. And then I have a pack of like the different note papers and stuff from Mambi. So it comes with like some checklist ones, note paper ones, dot grid, and a grid. So I just have the dot grid, and then I have the checklist one, which is going to be my grocery list or like to buy list, things that we need. So it's double-sided. So the front side is going to be for the first half of the month, and then this is going to be for the second half of the month. And then in May, I used this other Mambi sheet. It's just a white, like, it's got tiny like grid pattern on it, but this pack did come with grid paper, and I kind of wanted to use it up, so I changed it to the purple one for the rest of the months. So I have a grid paper in here, and this is going to be my wish list. So I'm going to keep like a running wish list each month and just carry over the things that I didn't get the previous month, just so that I can have it in one place. Like I feel like on my phone I've got so many lists and it's just all over the place, and I like being able to see everything in one place written down. So that is how every month is set up. It's got those 3 Mambi sheets and then the half Mambi sheet. So that's how it's all set up. And I am just going to go ahead and flip back to the beginning, grab some of these stickers. So I need these paid bill stickers. Oh, and then I have all the extras of those sheets in the back. And then I have a Mambi little pocket thing here, and I just have some extra like loose stickers. These happen to all be ERIN CONDREN stickers that I was just keeping in the back there because I wanted to make sure, like I want to use them in this planner, so I wanted to make sure that they had a spot to go. So I'm not going to use those ones, but I will use those. And let's see. I think I'll come back and look at these decorative ones if I need them. But there's that. And kind of want to see what other ERIN CONDREN these that I have that I could use. I want something that's gonna like kind of go with this purple. I thought I had another one that was, I might have used it, that was the same pattern but a different color. That one I guess. It doesn't really go, but it's fine. Okay. So these 3 days are not on the month, so I'm just going to take this, stick it in the center, and then slice and dice it. Where's my ruler? I had a ruler here. Okay. And I'm hoping that I can have all of this make more sense as I'm going through the planning. So I don't think there's anything on this side. Oh, yeah, there's actually 2 days right here, so I'm not going to be able to use that there. But I can probably stick it. Ooh, that actually fits perfect width for right there. That doesn't really serve any purpose, but I'd rather put it there than waste it. So that is there, and take this one out. And I'll slice this off. Oop. I'll stick that back on the sheet. Ooh, okay. Now I kind of do like using these strips. They're not going to be long enough, but I kind of have a plan, maybe, to cover up this little bit right there. I'll stick the last little piece right there, and then I'll get this other one. And I'll put it at the top. And just going to stick this one on this side. Just going to do a little sticker experiment, you guys. Take some of these. Because I don't use these for anything else. So we're just going to use them to cover up some space, and they actually fit in those spaces perfectly. Might be a little weird, but it's okay. So there is that, and I have been using my leftover like Formless Designs stickers for paydays, so I'm going to use these for my Etsy paydays, which is on Tuesdays, every Tuesday. Okay. And then I'll find something else to use for my husband's paydays. I kind of do like them to look a little different. I don't think that in May, I think in May I used, yeah, I had an extra one, so I used one of those for his, but it's fine. And then I will use some more of these Formless Design ones for my Etsy bill, because it is different. I pay it every week. It's different every week, so I'm not going to put an amount in here, like in my monthly. Okay, and then I have this like payday flag, and go ahead and put this right here for my husband's payday. Yeah. And let's see what else I can use for that. Do I have got payday stickers in here, I think. Yeah. I want to use a big one because it's my monthly. So this has like a whole page of payday stickers, which is pretty cool. And that will go on, let's see, when's the first? The first is on a Sunday. So the 28th. Okay. Now I need to put in my bill due stickers. Actually, I kind of want to, here. I've been using these shopping scripts for grocery shopping, which has been working out. So on the 14th will be grocery shopping. And then on the 28th as well. And then, let's see. I'm gonna use these pay bills, and in June I won't have to pay for preschool anymore because he is not going to be in school anymore, so that will be nice. So on the 1st, the only thing I'm going to have to pay is the fence. So that's the only thing I'll have to worry about, but there are a couple other things. So in May, what I did when I didn't have a room was I put the pre-K over here. It was on the 1st, but there was no room, so I just stuck it there. And all of these other things, actually except for the Planner Society, car insurance and credit cards, they were on the 1st, but there was no room, and I am not the one in charge of paying it, so it wasn't a big deal that I put it on the 2nd. Okay. So fence, and then car is on the 15th. I feel like there was something else. What else was there? Nope. I think that's all I'm gonna have to worry about. Okay, and then I'm going to mark down right here. I don't want to do that because that's too close to that color. I'll use one of these. Cox's do, which is cable provider, an internet provider that we have. And then on the first is going to be car insurance is going to come out. That's an automatic payment. But there are actually stickers in the Mambi sticker book that say automatic payment, but I'm just going to use these for now. And excuse me, what else is due? Credit card, so I'm going to put that on the second as well. Well, not as well, but as well as last month. So credit cards, let's see. I think that is gonna be it. I mean, it's pretty simple for me, so that's okay. I'm trying to think if we're gonna have any other expenses coming up that I'm gonna need to worry about, but can't think of any. If I do, I'll end up putting it in here, but for now, nopes. Okay, so I'll go ahead and, oh, where's my pen? It's over here. Oh no. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out really quick. So Etsy, Cox, Etsy, and then after this, I'll go ahead and put in some, actually I'm going to take this out because it's like right up against those things. I'm going to decorate my monthly. So I really don't think anything else is going to come up. This is mostly, my monthly is mostly for things that happen regularly, that have like a scheduled time that they happen, so that I can just look, see the due dates for things, make sure I've paid things, all of that. So what was this? What was the first? Car insurance. Credit cards, fence, Raph's payday, and then the car, and then it's my husband's payday again. So that is really all, that's all I really need to mark in my monthly. It's really not that crazy. So I'm just gonna go back here, put these larger stickers, these, and go back, see if I have any big empty spaces. And these aren't really like money related, but it doesn't matter to me. That's crooked, but it's okay. So there, and then there's this heart I can put above it. And I'll put one over here. Now, if something pops up that I need to put in my monthly, I don't care about like covering up the scripts. I'll do that. It's fine. But My battery is dying, so I'm gonna have to finish this up really quick and then charge my camera and come back. So just stick some of these around. And, oh, I totally forgot. On the side, I have been, well, not have, I keep saying have been, but like, I've only done it 1 month. I'm going to keep track of my AdSense earnings there. I don't get paid every month, but I want to know how much I've made. So I only need 1 flag there for that, but okay. Alright, so I'm going to let my camera charge and then I will be just back in just a second for you guys. Alright, so the monthly part is done. Next, I'm going to move on to here. Like I said, eventually I'll probably cover those up with something. The expense tracker I don't need right now, but I will put my bills in the bill pay checklist, and I'm only going to put the ones that I'm responsible for, so now, as far as I know, that is only going to be the fence. And I'm going to be putting the actual due dates, not the days that I pay them, just so I know. So, the 10th, 42, car, and it's 500. Okay. So then on this page is where I keep track of, okay, so on here, I'm only going to be keeping track of the things that I spend money on. I'm not going to keep track of every teeny tiny little thing. So this is kind of why I was saying I hope it's going to make sense to people, because I really only need to track what I'm doing, but I'm also tracking some other things that are like mutual happenings. So up in this corner, I did take one of these, there's a sticker in here, like a savings goal sticker. There's also like bill or payday things in here, and bill dues. There was a, maybe it was near the back, a savings goal. So I'm going to take one of these, and this is going to be my goal for my savings, like what I want it to be, like how much I want to have saved this month, like just this month, not the total that I'm going to have in there. Close that up. And I put some like washi, because that whole thing's not going to be filled. I put some washi strips in last time. I might use some of these ones. I used some of the ones from one of the sticker books, but I kind of want to use these up, so I'm going to use some of these. Those ones are like money related, but these ones are like actual washi, like washi material, which, I mean, kind of makes them a little difficult to work with, but we're going to do it. This takes a little bit of finessing, you know? And these are like really long, I guess. So I need some sneakers. I had some here. Oh, they're there. Go ahead and snip that off. Oops, I cut the paper too. Oh well. Okay. And then I'm going to put this one says can't stop, won't stop. Just gonna put that right above that one. And I'll probably put one more, maybe. Maybe the pink one, the stars. Because I definitely want to use these up. I haven't been using these, but I really like them, so. Okay, come on. There we go. Let's cooperate here, little washi. Okay. And I think that's gonna be that. So up here, I've been using, these come with like these like header label type things. I've been using some of these. And I'm not really worried about the colors or anything matching or whatever, so I'm just kind of picking whatever stickers are going to be functional. So I need to check here real quick what I did. Okay, so at the top I've been tracking my credit score and our savings, like in our like USA savings account. So and I think there were some asterisks in here that I was using. Maybe they were in here. I guess not. Where were they? Maybe they were in the Mambi book. Yeah. Just so many stickers, you guys. Oh, yeah, there's the asterisks. Okay. Just grab two random ones. Put one there. And one there. So credit score, I'm gonna say a savings, what we start the month with, and what we end the month with. Okay. Since I've only done this 1 month, it's not something that's like ingrained in my mind yet, so I'm just gonna keep checking. Okay, then I do a debt tracker and an income tracker. Okay, cool. So I need 2 more of those little header label things. And I put a sticker, like a cute sticker. In front of the debt tracker. So there's that. And I'm going to draw my box for that. Let me see what the measurements were for that real quick. So I need 3 columns and 3 rows, and they're each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across, 2, okay, 5 across and 2 down. So 5. Did I include the titles? Nope. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, and one more. Okay. And I'm not using a ruler for this. I don't really care. These lines are pretty simple to follow. I don't really care if it looks a little jagged. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this down over here then for my income tracker. Okay. So the first one's gonna be for the car. And then my 2 credit cards. So, okay. I'm gonna keep it in the same order. Okay. And then I did opening balance, amount paid, and closing balance. Okay. Oops. I'm just gonna put, I'm gonna shorten that up. Opening, paid, closing. And then I'll put a little dollar sign. Income tracker. And then all I did was simple little T-chart. And I don't know if that's exactly how I did it, but that's the gist of it. Just put from and amount in a little T-chart, and then I did a tracker for, oh, I put source and amount, whatever, for eating out, because I wanted to keep track of that. So I did one for eating out, then I did one for savings. Okay, so date, where, spent. So here's how I did it. I took a little dollar sign, another one of these labels, eating out, date, where, amount, and then I did a savings on, and for that I used another one of those header things, but I'll get that in a second. And then I used one of these little, there's more up here, oh, there they are, one of these little savings piggies. Okay, go ahead and put that right there, and I just put the little piggy right on top of it. And And then in his little belly, I will write the total amount of savings I have in his belly, and then under that, I will keep track of how much is put in, taken out, and total, and when. So date, amount, plus minus. Here, hold on. Let me figure this out. I had 4 columns. Date, amount, plus minus, total. Okay, yeah. Okay. Date, amount, plus slash minus. Whoops, slipped a little there. And total. And that is basically it for that. I think I'm going to end up adding more washi strips just because I've got the space. I'm not going to need all of that space down there. Well, so I'm just going to put a couple more washi strips down just so I can use some up. And why not? It's cute and I like it. I really want to get the new like washi books that they have, but I kind of need to use some stuff up so that I can kind of justify getting that, although I don't really know that I can justify it too much, honestly, but I'll do one more strip and then I'll be done. But I mean, I feel like when it comes to stickers, I can justify just about anything. Because I am a crazy sticker person, which is something that I'm definitely okay with. Alright, well, throw those scraps away. So that is this page. That's basically all of my tracking that I do. It's not anything super in-depth because, like I said, I'm really only keeping track of what I'm spending money on, what I'm in charge of, responsible for, all of that. So I hope it makes sense. Don't at this point have any reason to use the back of that page, but this is my groceries. So I need this one. This is what I've been using this booklet for. There are some alphabet stickers in here that I probably wouldn't use for anything else, but they work really well for this. So let me see, make sure I've got enough letters. I should. Let's see. I'm just gonna put groceries here. Put grocery list. Okay. Need an E. See, this makes me happy. I'm using things up. And then a Y. I don't think I'm going to be able to use these big ones to spell grocery again. It's fine. And then I will use the little ones down here to spell list. This is the exact same thing I did on this current month's page. And then I'll just know that this is for the first half of the month, and then this one is for the second half of the month. And then this one is my wish list. Let's see if I've got enough letters to spell that. Yes, I do. Okay. I don't know if this is how I did it last month. Kind of want to check. I mean, not that I really care if it's a little bit different, but yeah, this is what I did. Okay. And an H. I kind of want to see if I've got enough to spell list with the big letters, because I spelled them with the small letters last time. Oh, I do. Okay. Here. And then I need a T. Cool. Wish list. And then what I did after that was I took one of these larger decorative things, which I'm going to use this unicorn this time. And I put one down here in the corner. It's a really fun, like, oh, I'm going to use this lightning bolt up here. That's cute. They have like really cool like hollow foil on them. I love it. And then what I did was I took these, I used the hearts down here, and there's some more hearts here, and I just used them as little bullet points for a checklist. So I'll just do that again. And I'll just create a little checklist here. Don't know exactly how many I'm going to need, but I'll just use all of them. Because why not? I'm sure I can fill it. So just all the hearts. And if I need more, I can come back and put more. But I'll just use the hearts in these 2 rows, and then that will be that. And they take up 2 lines each, like 2 little rows each. So they kind of actually fit almost like perfectly in the, so they just line up real nice like that, and then that is it. I mean, it's pretty simple. This video is probably still going to be a bazillion years long, but I mean, that's all I do. I feel like, I don't know, things will probably be changing a little bit. Oh, they might be changing a little bit in June. I don't know when exactly in June. But depending on how things go, I might end up being in charge of all of the payments and everything, because my husband is deploying in June. I don't know where he's going though, so I don't know if he'll, like, if that's something he'll still be able to take care of from where he is, or what. The deployment that he's going on, the mission usually spends a good amount of time in the desert, in the Middle East. So I don't know exactly how long he'll be there, but he'll probably be going to a couple other places, and I don't know, like, if he's going to go somewhere else first, which the last couple times that's what's happened. He's gone to another country first. Japan usually, I think. And then But I don't know, it's different every time. So I don't know if he'll be somewhere where he can take care of it from there, but if he's not, I'll have to take care of it. So if that's the case, in June in particular, if that's the case in June, then I will be adding a couple more things. But yes, I think I'll probably, I just wanted to get this done because I didn't know, like, honestly, if I would be able to get it done in time, because the end of this month is going to be crazy with my husband deploying in June, so I just wanted to get it done. But I'm probably going to end up waiting to do July until closer to the end of June. That's what I want to do. So anyway, I just thought I would do this video. I just thought it would be fun. I just thought a lot of things, apparently. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then go ahead and let me know, because I can do July later on if you guys want. Yeah. So if you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.